We sat there and talked about the offense at great length. Now, we got to get into the other side of the ball, which is the defensive side of the ball, right? And we're going to start with one of my guys, right? One of my guys, another one of my second-year guys that I think is going to take that huge leap, right? A lot of people gave up on him, but I didn't. And that's my man, Tyree Wilson, right? He says, as you can see, me bumping inside really just slowed down thinking. Help with my eyes and hands. Be the best on the field. I learned that from the leader of the room, Max Crosby. And you can see what I really highlighted, what I got from that. Bumping inside really helped slow down my thinking, right? And this is right here is for all the people that's like, Tyree's going to go back to end. I never thought he was just going to be strictly at the end. Why? Once you get that experience opening yourself up, going inside, going outside, and you have success doing it, they're going to continue to put you there. They're going to continue to put you there. It made no sense if we were to say, no, you're going to be a strict DN. That doesn't make sense to me, right? His body type, the way he can still put on muscle to the frame, right? And the growth he can make, he can be a monster inside, bro. A monster inside. He can be one of those rare guys, like a Leonard Williams, right? That he can move inside, outside flawlessly when he really gets his technique and everything together, right? He'll be able to move inside, outside flawlessly. I think this is one of the guys he's going to be like a Strahan, a Leonard Williams, some guy like where they do both positions. You know what I mean? They're versatile in both positions. I'm not saying he's going to be Michael Strahan, but I'm just saying, right, like that's how he'll play inside and outside. And I feel in venture, I'm safe to say that's probably going to be for the rest of his career. I'm not going to lie. I think he's going to play inside and outside for the rest of his career. I just think he's got that type of body frame. I just think he got that type of skill set where he can do that. I think he can do that. A lot of people in the nation gave up on my man, trashed him, said some nasty words. You feel what I'm saying? And we cannot like how a player performs, but to go above and beyond and calling him certain names and saying certain things, bro, like, come on, bro, we better than that. All right? Relax with that shit. Don't. And this is not to anybody that's up in there. This is just anybody that's watching that, bro. Like, we cannot like how a player performs, but to call the man out his name, to say certain things about his character, we're better than that shit. Stop that, bro. That shit ain't cool at all. You feel me? So keep it G. If you don't like how he performs, fine, right? That's whatever. But let's not go above that, right? So, boom. A lot of people didn't like how he performed. But me personally, a lot of things I understood going into it. He's hurt going in, all right? Whatever the case, even if you don't agree with drafting an injured player, they did it anyway. So he's on the team. Injured coming in, didn't have a training camp, all right? Boom. Realistically, wasn't even supposed to be playing the amount he played at the beginning. Why? Because Chandler Jones was supposed to be there from the jump, right? We were supposed to have Chandler Jones that whole year last year. He fucked that up, right? Threw a wrench in that plan. And now here we are. Right now, here we are to where we are now, which is he had to be thrust into the position. Wasn't really ready, right? Now, some of that you can say, all right, bro, that's just not good enough. But a lot of it, I'm saying, like, he was thinking a lot, bro. I feel like he was thinking a lot. Him coming in this year, you can tell, slow it down, right? Calm down. You don't need to be on 10, bro. You can go ahead and really get your patience up, learn how to use your technique. You got the best DN, best D lineman in the game, which are right here, best edge rusher in the game, right? That's going to help you understand technique. Slow it down. You feel what I'm saying? Really understand your assignment. Understand what you got to do. And it feels like this year, just hearing him talk, right? Hearing him talk. That's what he's done. Even hearing PG talk about Tyree Wilson, he slowed down his thinking. He slowed down his hands, right? To where now it's like better technique, these are things where I think he's going to be better at, and I think he's going to show a lot of people some things this year, man. I think he's going to take a step above, right? A step above. And I'm going to use what my pop said, shout out to Papa Rundown, because I agree with this too. Tyree will be an extra first-round pick for us this year, right? Extra first-round pick because we weren't able to really see the potential flourish last year. This year, with a full offseason, him able to put everything together, it's like we're going to get that investment this year. You know what I mean? It's like we didn't really fully recoup that investment last year, but we're going to fully recoup that shit this year. You get what I'm saying? And I think if he does that, well, I already, with the signing of Wilkins, you say, like, this defense can be nasty. And we were saying that even before, you know, really assessing and thinking, like, what can Tyree be? Now, when you really sit and think about it, if Tyree can really be that guy, imagine, bro, this defensive line. It's going to be nasty. It's going to be nasty, bro. I just think there are certain things that held him back last year that this year he's going to be able to rectify, right? Obviously, with some more work, being on the field, and then show us some things, right? Show the nation some things. I know a lot of people done gave up on him. But hey, we'll see. I'm not one of those dudes, man. I think he can go ahead and put it all together. For sure, put it all together, man. Why yelling, Rudy? Relax. It's all good, bro. Hey, man, don't trip. We good, bro. We good. Guaranteed, bro. We good. But definitely, y'all let me know how y'all feel about Tyree Wilson. Do y'all think he can make that leap year 2? I'm gonna go on the limb and say, yeah, I think he gonna make that leap year 2. Now, for me to sit there and predict stats, I'll throw something at you, and as we get closer, I'll get more confident in it. But I definitely believe he's gonna give me 6 to 7 this year. I definitely believe I'm gonna get me 6 to 7 sacks this year from Tyree Wilson. 6 to 7. And if I get 6 to 7, I'm good. Right? You give me 6 sacks, 7 sacks, I'm straight, bro. Nothing to speak about for me. And I don't want to hear shit from nobody else either. Right? If he gives you that, I don't want to hear I'm disappointed. No. That's good enough for me, right? Because I would venture if he's getting 6 sacks, what is Max getting? What did Christian get? What did our next guy, Malcolm Coons, that we're going to talk about, what did he get? Right? So, don't be real ugly if he can get that. But I definitely think that's real. That right there is, I think, is going to be his ceiling. 6 to 7. Let's see. Tuesday OTA, they saying AOC looked real good. No interceptions, on point with his passes. We need live action to see the mobility. Oh, yeah, for sure. Preseason, when he can move around in the preseason, because he's going to be playing, right? That's how he's going to win the job. Preseason, that's how O'Connell's going to actually secure his job. That is when we going to see if he's put in all that work, right? Just excited for all the smoke to clear and find out what we put together and how it all pans out. Yeah, bro. We on grass now, doppelganger. We on grass, man. So we real close. Raider felon. That's lame. And I'm sure you're talking about when people start talking about families and all that with players. It's like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You ain't got to do all that, bro. You ain't got to do all that whatsoever, man. I mean, if we don't like the way he plays, say you don't like the way he plays and keep it G and move on. You feel what I'm saying? It is what it is. There's multiple players on this team I've said I don't like the way they play. But you ain't see me sitting there disrespecting them. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they're still men at the end of the day. Grown-ass men. Families. Everything else, bro. Like, can't do that. You know what I mean? Keep it respectful at the end of the day. But we can still not agree with the way somebody do some things, for sure. 100%. Just because we rep the Shield and the Shield rep us and all that other, don't mean we got to agree with the whole thing. It's just certain ways to go about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain ways to go about it. Charles says, true chess piece. Number 9. Oh, for sure, bro. Very, very good chess piece. He'll be another guy, right? Where it's like, you has so much versatility, can move him around, bro. He's going to be a nightmare for an offense, right? Definitely a nightmare. I see we got 4 beasts, Coons, Crosby, Wilkerson, and Wilson. Oh, bro, that's what I'm saying. Wilkins, you know, and my guy, Coons, Crosby, they gonna get everything together as far as Tyree, They're going to get, and I mean, even to a degree, Kuntz still is young. So having those two dudes, Wilkins, Crosby, in the building to help him, that helps tremendously, bro. That helps tremendously. Linebacker room is going to be explosive when it comes to production and defense. I hope, my guy, Rafa. I hope. I have faith in Spillane. I like Eichenberg, but like he's a rookie, so I got to see what he can do. I like him, but I got to see. Masterson I like, but not, it's not too much that I feel like as far as ceiling goes that I'm going to miss, you know what I mean? And all that. So we'll see, bro. And we got injury problems in there. Diablo if Diablo can stay healthy and continue to ascend, then we might be okay. But that's my issue, bro. He can't stay healthy. But exactly. There we go. Like I said. Beezy says, if Tyree can develop a max type of mentality, that would be scary. Yeah. Yeah, and the reason it's scary is because attributes, and I love Max, right, to the upteenth degree, but Max will probably tell you, even in attributes, just attributes alone, we're not talking about skill set, none of that, just like pure physical attributes, he's a way better specimen than Max, bro. Oh, like way better specimen. So if he can develop the shit that Max got, oh boy, Jesus Christ, it's over with, guaranteed. Tyree will be serviceable, but never will provide an adequate return on investment. Oh, is that how you feel, 2 cents? That's how you feel. All right. If that's how you feel, I can't be mad at it. Can't be mad, right? But like I said, if he give me 6 to 7 sacks this year, I'm real happy, very happy, right? 6 to 7 sacks is very good because we can build on that. I can build on that for sure. That's only year 2, right? And realistically, it take players 3 years to get in gear. So if he can give me that year 2, oh, for sure. Let's work. Let's for sure work. So Doppelganger says, I believe the players around Tyree are going to keep him accountable, hold him up, and push him harder than he's ever been pushed before. He's already talked about that, right? And he's already talked about that, my guy, Doppelganger. He's talked about it with Max and all that. PG has talked about it as well. But we knew what this was, right? If he would be a fool if he were to come off the season he came off and not work with the best edge in the game. A fool, right? Like if it, like we've all said it. Pretty much all of us said, if it's something we love to do, right? And we know we have a chance to match this guy's intensity and he's probably the best at what he does, and I'm fresh in the game and I need to learn, I can't leave this motherfucker alone. I can't. He's going to have to beg me to leave him alone. Like, that's really what it is, bro, because I'm going to soak in all the knowledge. Everything this man knows, I'm going to retain. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to work at. I'm going to take every piece of advice. And it looks like he's done that. And it looked like Max, and this is why I love Max too, bro, not only on the field, but off the field, right? It looks like Max said, bro, come on. Bring your ass, bro. We about to show you how to work. I'm going to show you how to work. And that's what it looks like Max did with him. The way Max talks about him too, and a lot of people talk, it's like, nah, bro, come on. About to show you how to get down, right? Come with me. We're going to show you how to really get down. So that right there makes me very, very happy because I know Max took him under the wing. You feel what I'm saying? And just a little bit of that rub off. Oh, bro, we're good. We're real good. Real good. 2 cents says, stop rundown. Top first round picks are not on a 3-year plan. Every rookie's on a 3-year plan, 2 cents. This is my pick, right? Every single rookie is on a 3-year plan. It don't matter if it's a 1st to a 7th round rookie. They're all damn near, if they can make it year 2, whatever, they're all damn near on a 3-year plan. You feel what I'm saying? Even with most of the guys we have that are playing on our team right now took 3 years to get to the point they at now. If the fans had it our way, right? Get this in mind. Merrick would be cut. Diablo would be cut already if we had it our way, right? It's like, get him out of here. We would have been done. You feel what I'm saying? Like multiple guys, Colton Miller, multiple guys on this team. It took damn near 3 years for them to get going. You feel what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You feel what I'm saying? It took 3 years. why can't we give Tyree the same grace? You feel what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. And some people look at me like, why can't you give Ja'Cory and Bennett the same grace? I'm not saying he can't start. I'm just saying at a certain level, he has to play better. He doesn't have a lot of leeway and shit. But really, all of them are on a 3-year plan, bro. Really, all of them are. It takes 3 years for some of them to really like get going for real, for real. Some of them don't start good. Even it could be a first round pick. Some of them just don't start well. But that's how I feel. That's just me. Felon says Jordan Love. That's all. And he says QB would be an exception, but niche so grabbing at straws. I mean, for sure. It's just, it seems like, especially on our team, right? It takes 3 years, bro. 2 to 3 years for us to see investment on what we can do. But the next guy we're going to talk about, right, kind of plays into what we talking about with 2 cents right here, right? And that is our guy, Malcolm Koonce. Took about 2 years to see this, right? But as you can see, this is Patrick Graham talking about Koonce. He says something that, this is from Levi Edwards, by the way. He says something that's made Patrick Graham giddy this offseason is Malcolm Koonce becoming a leader of the defense, coaching up younger guys. Now you're seeing a young man developing true mastery of his craft. I was impressed just the confidence in which he has. So when you really look, right, and you see true mastery of the class, right, that's what stood out to me. And this is another reason why I say sometimes it takes guys just time to even learn how to prepare. It takes guys certain times to learn how to even get their body right, how to even work. And then for Malcolm, bro, it seemed like it took him a minute to just get his mentality together. You feel what I'm saying? It took him this long to just get into it. Like, it just looks like he just wasn't into it. So if we talking about Malcolm Koonce specifically, I need a good year. There is no ifs, ands, or buts, bro. I'm going to need 9 to 12 from him, bro. I'm not even joking. I need 9 to 12 sacks from this man. I need 9 to 12 sacks. And some of you might look and say that's gaudy numbers. Is it? If we're trying to make the playoffs, is it? It's really not. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they just talked about us being a top 10 defense. Shit. If he don't get me 9 to 12 sacks, boy, like, get your ass out there and give me 9 to 12 sacks. For sure. And another reason, money season. It's money season, bro. He gonna have to get me that. You feel what I'm saying? I think this year set up for Malcolm perfectly, right? To get his bag. Really get his bag. But he gonna have to get it in this year. You know what I mean? And first and foremost, we all know that he's probably gonna command a pretty penny. But not only just for the money standpoint for him and all the other things, for us to really reach our goals that we're supposed to, a lot of it does kind of hinge on the fact that Malcolm Koonce is going to continue to ascend his play. A lot of it hinges on that fact, right? Because really think about it. Before he started to really emerge as another rushing option, we were struggling, bro, like getting to the quarterback. Struggling. You feel what I'm saying? Now with extra middle pressure, Koonce, Tyree, everybody on the outside, we need him to up his game a notch. You feel what I'm saying? If Koonce ups his game a notch and he's somebody where you're now defenses are like, all right, bro, we can't just ignore this mother. Because I guarantee you that's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Even going into this season, there's some people probably like, yeah, Max, of course, Christian, of course, Tyree, we'll see. But I guarantee you there's not a lot of defensive coordinators that's like, Malcolm Koonce. They're probably like, you know what I mean? Like, we'll double team Max. We'll see what he can do. That's probably what they're doing. He's going to have to flip that script now, right? He's going to have to take advantage of that. And when a defensive coordinator sits and blatantly disrespects and says like, he's not going to be doing anything like that, he's going to have to eat this year, right? And there's another reason. There's going to be a lot of that single team, on that one-on-one on that side, on his side. He's going to have to eat, bro. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. He has to eat. And I think he can do it. For sure he can do it. The only reason I'm so adamant is just because he has to. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has to for us to be the defense that we need to be. You get what I'm saying? Because he's going to help tremendously. Now, one thing I will say that I want Malcolm to do, right, is become more of an all-around player. That's one thing I will say, right? I love him as a pass rusher. I would love for him to become more of an all-around rusher, right? Somebody who plays the run a little bit better. I would like for him to be a little bit more physical in that run game, become that more all-around DN that we need, right? And I think he can do that. Definitely looks like he put on a little bit of that muscle, right? But that's really where I'm looking at Malcolm to really take his game to another level. I know that he can rush the passer, and I know that given the opportunities, he'll be able to do that. But to really become the other player that, and get in mind, we're going to pay him like a top DN damn near if he gets 9 to 12 sacks. We going to need all around play. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I need him to be. That's where I want him to be. Kuntz was like a third rounder. Correct. And I think it took him, would it take him like 2-3 years? It took him like 2 years for me to even be like, goddamn, like, when is he getting on the field? You know what I'm saying? Like, when is he playing? It took him this long for me to even be like, all right, bro, now he can just get consistent snaps. Because even last year, I was still saying, like, I like him, but only in situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to put Kuntz in there 24/7 the whole time. You know what I mean? Because I didn't think he was an all-around DN. If he can do that this year, this is where we at. You know what I'm saying? This is where we at. Kuntz would be hard to see him with a different uniform. Yeah. And then Chili says Kuntz gets 13.5 sacks because Max requires double team. And that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're going to have to pay him because I can see this guy. I can see him. And I've thought about it the whole time. I've kind of debated with my TRS brothers, right? Because I'm like, it's the first year we're really going to see him start, from game 1 to game 17. What is he going to give us? But I can see him being one of those players where we're like, we let him go and this motherfucker's nice somewhere else. I can see that. I could really, really see that. So I'd rather not even do that and use him as another bookend. Like we got Max, like we got Tyree, like we got Christian. Bookend defensive line for years. That's what I want. Malcolm would get 9 to 12. He got 10 last season. Yeah, I think he got 10. It was like 8 to 10, something like that last season. So that's what I'm saying. 9 to 12, bro. That's what I like. That's what I need. 9 to 12 is beautiful. Any double digit is beautiful. That's all I require, bro, because that means we are headhunting out that motherfucker. If he has 9 to 12, we're headhunting for sure. Hard for Tyree to justify the pick because Jalen Carter was still on the board. We take Carter and we say the money spent on Wilkins is spent elsewhere. Tyree would have to be an all-pro to justify it. Here's where I'm gonna get some of y'all mad off of here, right? And I'll continue to say it, but I'll be the guy to say it. Tyree Wilson had a better end of the year last year than Jalen Carter did. Some of y'all probably gonna look at your screens and be like, oh, but realistically, bro, think about this, bro. Jalen Carter did not end the season off well. He didn't. Tyree Wilson ended the season better, playing multiple positions. This is all I'm saying, bro. Like, it's perspective. It's just perspective, bro. You know what I mean? Like, what if this year Jalen Carter is trash? Then what? Are we still going to be saying that? And then, I'm not saying that to you, Sabir, but that's all I'm saying, right? To everybody that, because they are going to be linked forever. Jalen Carter, Tyree, as far as Raider fans go, like, we're going to link those two forever because we really wanted Jalen Carter. But think about it, bro. Like, what if he doesn't, like, you know what I mean? Like, what if he doesn't have a good second year? Like, we're probably not going to say that again. We're probably not going to sit here and be like, oh, we should have got Jalen Carter if this year he's trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if Tyree has a better second year? Are we still going to say it? That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? And I'll continue to stand by the fact of saying Tyree finished the season better than Jalen Carter finished the season.